Hello again, capsuleers. As you all know by now, EVE Online is renowned for its complex economy, vast universe, and immersive gameplay. One of the activities that players engage in the most to earn ISK is ratting. So today, we'll be taking a closer look at what is ratting. Why is it worth your time? Where to do it, and how to do it safely. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more EVE-related content. So, with that being said, what is ratting? Ratting, in the context of EVE Online, is the act of hunting and destroying NCs or non-player character enemies, colloquially known as rates, for the bounty that they drop upon their destruction. These rats are typically pirate ships that spawn in asteroid belts, cosmic anomalies, and other areas throughout the universe. Why ratting? Ratting is a popular way to earn ISK for several reasons. Profitability. Rats drop bounties that can be quite lucrative, especially when you're hunting in nullsec or wormhole space. Some of them also occasionally drop valuable loot, such as faction or officer modules, or even blueprint copies. Accessibility. You can start ratting in a relatively inexpensive ship and still make a decent profit. As you earn more ISK and invest in better ships and modules, your earning potential increases. Skill progression. Ratting helps you improve your combat skills, both in terms of your character's in-game skill points and your personal piloting skills. It's a good way to practice managing your ship's capacitor, using your modules efficiently, and other essential combat tactics. Exploration. Ratting can take you to different parts of New Eden, allowing you to explore new systems and regions. This can be an exciting way to experience the vastness and diversity of the game's cosmos. Community interaction. If you're part of a player corporation or alliance, ratting can be a way to contribute to your group's wealth and territorial control. In areas of nullsec controlled by player groups, ratting can help increase the group's activity defense multiplier, making the space harder for enemies to invade. Variety and strategy. There's a lot of variety in the types of rates you can hunt and the strategies you can use to hunt them. From asteroid belt ratting to hunting in cosmic anomalies or doing dead complex runs, there's always a new challenge or strategy to try. Risk and reward. Like many activities in EVE, ratting offers a balance of risk and reward. The potential for PvP encounters adds an element of unpredictability and excitement. The threat of losing your ship and loot adds stakes to the activity and makes success even more rewarding. What are the best places for ratting? The profitability of ratting largely depends on where you choose to do it. Each type of space in EVE Online offers a different risk versus reward balance and requires different strategies and ship setups. But more on that later. Here's a closer look at each one. High sec space. High security space, 0.5 to 1.0 security status, is the safest place for ratting, making it a good starting point for new players or those with less combat experience. The NPC enemies found here are relatively weak, and the risk of player versus player encounters is low due to the presence of powerful MC police forces that will come to your aid if you are attacked by another player. However, the rewards are also lower. The bounties and loot dropped by high sec rates are modest compared to what you can earn in more dangerous space. Low sec space. Low security space, 0.1 to 0.4 security status, offers better rewards than high sec space, but also comes with greater risks. The rats are tougher, but they also drop higher bounties and better loot. However, player activity is more of a danger here. Other players can attack you without intervention from NC police, although they will still take a hit to their security status. If you're going to rat in low sec, it's a good idea to keep an eye on local chat and the directional scanner D-scan for signs of potential threats. Null sec space. Null security space 0.0 and below security status is the most dangerous type of standard space, controlled by player alliances rather than NPC factions. The rats here are the toughest and drop the highest bounties, and they can also drop valuable loot such as dead space modules or even capital component blueprints. However, you'll also face the highest risk of encountering other players in nullsec, and there are no MC police to help you if you're attacked. Successful ratting in nullsec requires a good understanding of the game's combat mechanics, a powerful ship, and often the support of a player group. Wormhole space. Wormholes lead to a separate type of space with its own rules and challenges. The rats found in wormhole space, known as sleepers, are very tough and can deal a lot of damage. But they also drop valuable loot that can't be found anywhere else. However, wormhole space is also home to some of the game's most dangerous player encounters. There are no local chat channels to warn you of other players, and anyone can enter a wormhole system at any time from anywhere else in the universe. If you're going to rat in wormhole space, you'll need a strong ship, good skills, and a vigilant eye on your scanner. Remember, the best place for you to rat will depend on your skill level, your ship and its setup, and your tolerance for risk. It can be a good idea to start in high-sec space and gradually venture into more dangerous territory as you gain confidence and improve your ship and skill. And since we're talking about ships, what are the best ships for ratting? Choosing the right ship for ratting is crucial and will depend on several factors, including your skills, budget, preferred style of play, and the area where you plan to hunt. Here are some of what I consider to be the best and most popular choices. The Ishtar is a popular choice for many reasons. As a heavy assault cruiser, it offers a good balance of speed, damage, and tank. Its drone bonuses mean that it can deal high damage from a distance, allowing you to kill rats before they can damage you. However, the Ishtar is quite expensive, and flying it well requires high skills, especially in drones and spaceship commands. The Tengu, a strategic cruiser, is another popular ratting ship due to its versatility and resilience. It has a high damage output, can tank a lot of damage, and its subsystems can be swapped out to adapt to different situations. This makes the Tengu effective in a variety of ratting scenarios. But like the Ishtar, it requires a significant skill investment to fly effectively. The Vindicator, a battleship, is a great choice for players who prefer a more tanky playstyle. It has a large number of slots for customization and some stout defensive ratings. The Vindicator's webs allow it to slow or stop opponents, making enemy ships much less likely to evade incoming shot. However, it requires a significant ISK investment and high skills to fly effectively too. The Drake, a battlecruiser, is a long-standing favorite among EVE Online players due to its sturdiness in battle. The Drake can take a tremendous amount of damage and still be a threat, and it can unleash a devastating volley of missiles at opponent. The Navy Drake, an upgraded version of the ship, is more maneuverable and has faster missiles, but fewer resistances. These ships are a great choice for beginners due to their relatively low cost and easy-to-learn playstyle. Marauders are a class of battleships designed for high-end content. They have bonuses to tank and damage that make them very effective against NC rates. Marauders also have the ability to enter Bastion mode, which greatly increases their defensive capabilities and range at the cost of mobility. However, Marauders are some of the most expensive ships in the game and require high skill levels to use effectively. Remember that the best ship for you will depend on your personal circumstances. It's important to consider your skills, budget, and preferred style of play when choosing a ratting ship. Be sure to try out different ships and setups to find what works best for you. Ratting can be a profitable and engaging activity in EVE Online, but it also comes with its own set of challenges. So here are some tips to help you get the most out of your ratting session. Choose your hunting ground wisely. As I said earlier, the type of space you choose to rat in can greatly affect your profits and risks. Be aware of your surroundings and adjust your strategies accordingly. For example, in high-sec space, you might not need to worry too much about other players. But in null-sec or wormholes, you'll need to stay vigilant and be prepared for player encounters. Know your prey. Different rates have different strengths and weaknesses. Knowing what kind of damage to deal and resist can give you a significant advantage. Most rate types deal a specific type of damage and have a specific damage resistance weakness, so adjust your ship's fittings accordingly. Stay alert. Keep an eye on local chat and use your D-scan to stay aware of potential threats. In more dangerous areas of space, other players can be much more of a threat than the rats. Choose the right ship and fittings. Your choice of ship and how you fit it can greatly affect your efficiency. Consider what kind of rats you'll be facing and choose your ship and modules to best deal with them. As we discussed earlier, different ships have different strengths and weaknesses, and the best choice depends on your individual circumstances and preferences. Practice your skills. Ratting is not just about having the right ship and equipment. It's also about how you use them. Practice your piloting skills, learn how to manage your capacitor and modules efficiently, and always be ready to adapt to changing situations. Loot and salvage. Don't forget to collect the bounties and loot dropped by the rats you kill. This can be a significant portion of your earnings from ratting. Salvaging can also be worthwhile, especially in higher level sites. Stay mobile. Staying mobile can help you avoid damage and make it harder for other players to catch you. This is especially important in wormholes where you face a higher risk of such encounters. Consider ratting in a group. Ratting in a group can be safer and more profitable than ratting alone, especially in more dangerous parts of space. It can also be more fun. Remember, success in ratting, like many things in EVE Online, comes from a combination of preparation, skill, and awareness. Let me know down in the comments what you guys rat in, where you do it, and how you do it safely. Happy hunting and fly safe. Thanks for watching Capsuleers, and if you liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends.